We're at B&H Motorcycles in St Austell, Cornwall, and we've got a Shovelhead build to show you. It's going to be pretty epic.
I've got an old Shovelhead in as well. What's happening with this bad boy?
We're doing quite a bit. We've got a new tank going on. I haven't finished it yet, but so that's going on. I've done a lot of work in this area. Used the original round oil tank, but changed all the mountings on it because it was in there waving around like a flag. And the battery was actually down here originally,
Nice.
which was it was okay, but it was a bit of a mess. So can't get that out now. Well, battery's going in there now.
Oh yeah.
As you would sort of normally see.
Nice.
So I've had
You
to
can't see it, yeah.
alter all of that on the oil tank. And we got air ride for the seat now.
Brilliant.
So it's going to be a lot comfier. Plus it gets rid of all that side-to-side movement you get with the springs, because we got this heavy-duty built-well mount up here. So that's all tacked in, ready to go. I've used his original rear fender, and I've taken probably that much material out the side of it, because matey wanted to lose some material out of it because it was a bit sort of bulky. Plus a chain was hitting it down here as usual. So it was actually mounted there, and same around the other side here, and it had like some stupid mount down here. So to get rid of any of that, so I could take the material out, I've done away with all of the mounts. So I made up
Beauty.
this sort of mount down here, which is tacked in at the minute.
Yeah.
There's also another one in up the top here. This stay back here,
there,
yeah, this stay here is his original one. Nothing wrong with that. It was mounted right at the back here, and it was too far back. It's actually cracked around both the holes.
Yeah.
So I re-drilled the holes a bit further up here, so I can weld those holes up now, get rid of the cracks. And round here we've got totally revamped the rear brake setup here. That actually obviously bolts to there as an anchor, but it was the disc was too close into the wheel. So I put this spacer in here as well to bring the disc out. So imagine the caliper was too far away from the frame.
Yeah.
And it had a lot of spacers in there. This is where the old bracket was here. But because there was so much leverage on it, it was actually bending and starting to crack that bracket around here. So that was a ticking time bomb, really. So sorted all that out properly now, so the caliper is close to the frame, so there's no leverage on it. Yeah, what?
You're building some pipes, well.
Yeah, starting to get onto the exhaust today, which is going to turn out pretty sweet. Got a fair bit to do to it yet.
Oh yeah.
It's actually going to be a 2-into-1.
All right.
Because it was quite noisy before, and it was starting to get on matey wick a bit. So you got to sort of
too loud.
Yeah, you got to use your imagination a little bit here at the minute. But this here, these two pipes will collect around here somewhere, and then it will go into a silencer, which I'm going to make, say, yay sort of long. So that will have a perforated core baffle in it, with glass packs, so it'll have a nice deep throaty sound. Should also give it better performance as well. As the old exhaust is basically just drag pipes. So this is the bit I'm on here at the minute, is just linking this bit here up, but trying to sort of bend it around a little bit to give it a little bit of character, like the back pipe.
Yeah.
Because if we sort of go just straight round like that, it's going to look a bit naff. So.
Bit of character.
Yeah,
That'll
so
look
we've got
good,
that going on. On the tank here, we've got I've welded in these 2 bungs here, so we can have fuel gauge on there.
All right.
In the form of a clear pipe.
Old school fuel gauge.
Which actually comes as a.
Oh, brilliant.
You can actually buy it as a kit now, which is quite handy because saves on machining the bungs up and stuff like that. So that'll be something like that. Yeah, we've got new speedo gone on, motor gadget one. They're expensive, but they're nice.
Does look tasty.
So I've welded in a bung at the top of the bars there to take that.
Yeah.
Other than that, at the minute I'm just get the exhaust finished. Then I can sort of start stripping it down and finishing things off. Got to mount up, finish mounting up the tank, but that's a lot easier to do with the engine out at the minute. Got to finish doing this cover here, which is easier with the oil tank out and stuff like that. So,
what colour are we going? Most important.
It's I don't know actually. I think it's probably black. I did have it written down.
Well, we'll find out.
It's going to be pretty funky anyway. Dad's going to be doing some stuff on it. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's an S&S motor. What size is it?
Yeah. He's 100 cubic inch Shovelhead. Does go really well.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I did some work on it beginning of this year. We got BDO belt drive on it.
Nice.
I think he possibly wants something painted on the belt. I think because
snags.
Something like that. Yeah, because when you actually turn these motors off, they'll stop on compression stroke. I can't remember which one it does it on now, but it'll stop in the same position pretty much.
Brilliant.
Every time you turn it off. So.
Well, I'm liking that.
Yeah, it's gone in there pretty nice.
Yeah. What's this?
That's a new side mount that I've made up for it. His old one was down here on these 2 brackets, and it was incredibly flimsy. Yeah, quite frankly, shite. So. But that now is
beauty.
It's solid as a rock, ain't going nowhere.
That is. It's proper.
Built
that
in,
is rock hard.
Built-in light on it as well. Got a little bit of finishing off to do on it yet.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's nice and strong and heavy duty. So yeah.
Bang on. Get rear-ended, that won't come off.
Yeah.
Progress on here.
Looking nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Looking good. That's gonna be a serious pipe, that is. Bloody hell.
There we go.
It's good. It's good. It's no good banging it. That's gonna look pretty tasty.
Yeah. We're going to get rid of this cable tie. No, I'm trying to think now. It's kind of a difficult one because we've got to work between the kickstart, so we've got a lot of room here to play with, and it's got to bend around the frame here.
Yeah.
Because before, like, you look at the colour of that there, that's supposed to be polished, but the exhaust is blowing all over the frame and all that sort of stuff. So trying to get around that there. So that's the general idea there with the silencer, but I'm going to shorten the headers here a bit yet, bring the collector back up here a little bit, so it'll bring this lot probably back to about here. So, so it's getting there.
Where are your brackets in it? Do you know yet?
I'll probably put a bracket off the frame here, and then weld a stainless one to the silencer. Stuff like that. Maybe one under here somewhere, I expect.
Oh, looks lush. There's the baffle.
There's the baffle. Should sound really nice.
Get it back together.
Yeah.
Beauty. Oh, it's tasty. Looking beaut. Does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
Oh,
Shame we can't hear it.
I know. Not yet. We'll fire it up in a bit. What's the plan now, main man?
Well, exhaust come back off again. Oil the motor and the gearbox out, I expect, and then I can finish off mounting the tank up under here because that's got to be sorted out. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do with the engine out.
All these painted as well, isn't it, the tank?
Yeah. And then I've got to mount this one up as well, but that's got to be done from underneath. So I'll do that with the oil tank and the gearbox out. It's a lot easier. So
Plenty to do.
yeah, do that and
Fire it up.
well, I don't know about firing.
We need to hear the pipe, man.
Got a lot of tidying up to do on it and finishing off and welding on the frame, and then it can go for paint.
Sorted.